Welcome back to Become a Personal Chef podcast, the show where we help culinary talent turn into culinary income without burnout, breakdowns, or being stuck cooking for people who don't appreciate your artistry. I'm your host, Louis Montan, the business half of the husband and wife duo behind The Organic Personal Chef, where Chef Vonda handled the kitchen. I handled everything else, including the stress, the taxes, and the marketing, and the cleaning, and the why did you buy fennel again conversations. It's not sexy like flaming pans or perfect knife skills. It's not dramatic like Chef Gordon Ramsay yelling at a scallop. But it is the secret to having a thriving personal chef business that doesn't chew you up and spit you out. And the secret is this: you don't need to cook for everyone. You only need to cook for the people who want what you uniquely bring to the table. Let me say that again, because someone out there needs to hear it tattooed on their brain. Your job isn't to become the world's best chef. It's to become the right chef for the right people. And today we're going to talk about that with stories, with examples, with humor, and maybe with something involving Costco. Buckle up. Story time. 3 chefs, 3 worlds, 1 thread. I've interviewed and worked with dozens of personal chefs, and let me tell you, the range is wild. Let's start with chef number 1. This chef cooks like a Michelin inspector is hiding in the pantry. We're talking tweezers, microgreens, soufflés that rise with the confidence of Beyonce. His clients, oh, they expect it. They want plates that look like art. They want the ooh when the dish hits the table. They want culinary fireworks every Tuesday at 6:30. The pressure. Imagine performing brain surgery while someone judges your garnish. Now let's look at chef number 2. This chef, Costco, is her happy place. She picks up the duck l'orange kit, maybe zhuzhes it up a little, gives it some love, makes it look great, and her clients are delighted. They're not asking for Michelin stars, they're asking for please help us not eat cereal again this week. And she nails it. Completely different level of cuisine, completely different level of expectation, completely different level of stress, but both are successful. And then we've got chef number 3 up in New York City. Raw food clientele. No stoves, no ovens, just saute this real quick. Everything is chopped, washed, and stored in beautiful little containers like a culinary Lego set. And her clients, they love it. They're not asking her to torch creme brulee. They're asking her to cube zucchini with spiritual intention. And she's in her zone, completely thriving. Now picture this. Put the Michelin level chef into the raw vegan, no heat apartment. He's going to cry into the kale. Put the Costco duck chef into the high-end tasting menu household. A crime against gastronomy. Put the raw food chef into the family expecting pot roast, and she's going to stare at the oven like it's a UFO. But in their environments, they shine, they flourish, they get referrals, they get loyal clients, they have careers that actually feel good. Why? Because each one found the people who wanted exactly what they had to offer. Let me emphasize this. Your success as a personal chef is not about your skill level. It's about alignment. That's the thread. That's the magic. That's the whole enchilada, whether you handmade the enchilada or bought it in a tray at Costco. The golden rule of niches. Right chef, right client. Here's the core truth most personal chefs overlook. A brilliant chef in the wrong niche looks mediocre. A decent chef in the right niche looks like a rock star. Clients define the standard. Clients define the expectations. Clients define whether you feel like a genius or you look like you're drowning in bechamel sauce. So let's break this down with a little metaphor. Imagine ducks. Don't worry, this doesn't end in a recipe. You take a duck, throw it on land, it waddles, it struggles, it looks confused. People judge it as slow or awkward. Now you put that same duck in water. It glides. It looks graceful. It looks designed for greatness. Chefs are the same. Your water is your niche. The environment where your style, your personality, your cooking, and your pace all naturally thrive. Why finding your niche makes your life so much easier. Let's talk benefits, because picking your niche is not about limiting yourself, it's about multiplying your opportunities. When you know your niche, you stop competing with every other chef, taking gigs that drain your soul, underpricing yourself, feeling like you constantly need to prove anything, cooking you don't enjoy, and feeling like you're failing when you're just in the wrong pool. When you know your niche, you start getting clients who love your style, charging what you're worth, delivering consistent quality, getting referrals effortlessly, feeling confident, and actually enjoying your business. Doesn't that sound better? It's like switching from running uphill to coasting downhill on a bike with a tailwind. Your niche isn't what you cook. It's who you cook for. Let me say something spicy. You don't choose your niche based on cuisine. You choose it based on the people you serve best. Because cuisine is flexible, but people, their needs, their lifestyles, their values, they stay consistent. Examples. If your superpower is calm organization and prepping clean meals, you're perfect for health-focused clients, seniors, and families. If you thrive under pressure and love performing, you're built for high-end dinner clients or luxury meal service. If you love simple, comforting food and being part of family routines, you are made for busy parents. If you care about sustainability or clean eating, eco-conscious or organic-focused households will adore you. It's not who can benefit from your service, it's who benefits the most. That's where your niche lies. Your homework. Oh, there's homework. Ask yourself these 3 questions. What kind of cooking feels good to me? Not what impresses people, what feels natural. 2. What kind of clients do I actually enjoy being around? Energy matters more than cuisine. 3. What kind of results do I deliver best and easily? If it feels easy to you, it feels magical to them. Answer those honestly, you're 80% of the way to finding your niche. In closing, be the chef you are, not the chef you think you're supposed to be. The Costco duck chef, thriving. The raw food New York City chef, thriving. The Michelin level personal chef, thriving. Not because one is better, but because each found the people who looked at their cooking and said, that's exactly what we want. And that's your mission as a personal chef. Not to be everything, just to be the right thing for the right people. Next week, we'll dive into episode 3, why this is the best time ever to become a personal chef. And trust me, the timing has never been better. You're going to walk away fired up and ready to build something amazing. Until then, remember, your niche isn't a limitation, it's a liberation. Find your water and swim like the duck you were born to be. If you heard something today and thought, that's me, that's my situation, then you're exactly who I'm talking to. You don't have to figure this out alone. One more time before we wrap, visit becomeapersonalchef.com and check out the bookstore. I've built those resources so you don't have to invent everything from scratch. If you're already working with clients, go claim your listing on personalcheffinder.com so the right people can actually find and hire you. And of course, like, subscribe, follow, review, whatever the platform lets you do. It helps more chefs find this and build their own version of freedom with food. I'm Louie, cheering you on from behind the scenes. Go feed people well and get paid what you're worth.